The human nervous system is a highly specialized, complex communication and control network that regulates all physiological and psychological processes. It functions by collecting sensory input, integrating this information, and initiating motor outputs to maintain homeostasis, enable consciousness, and interact with the environment. Structurally, it is divided into the central nervous system, CNS, and peripheral nervous system, PNS. Structural organization. Central nervous system, CNS. The command center comprising the brain and spinal cord, housed within the skull and vertebral column. Peripheral nervous system, PNS. A network of nerves, 12 pairs of cranial nerves, 31 pairs of spinal nerves, and ganglia outside the CNS that connects the CNS to limbs, organs, and skin. 2. Cellular components. Nervous tissue consists of two main cell types: neurons, functional units that receive, process, and transmit information via electrical and chemical signals. Structure, composed of a soma, cell body, dendrites receive signals, and an axon carries signals away. Types: sensory neurons gather data, motor neurons transmit commands, interneurons process information within the CNS. Neuroglia, glial cells, supporting cells that maintain homeostasis, form myelin, and provide support and protection for neurons. Astrocytes, CNS, regulate blood flow and maintain the blood-brain barrier. Oligodendrocytes, CNS, swan cells, PNS, produce myelin, an insulating sheath that increases signal speed. Microglia, CNS, act as immune defenders, scavengers. 3. Neurophysiology, how it works. Neurons communicate through electrochemical signaling, alternating between electrical signals within the neuron and chemical signals between neurons. Resting membrane potential. A non-activated neuron has a negative internal charge, approximately negative 70 millivolts, maintained by ion pumps. Action potential. An electrical impulse generated when a neuron is stimulated past a threshold, approximately negative 55 millivolts. Sodium channels open, causing depolarization. Insight becomes positive. Saltatory conduction. In myelinated neurons, the signal jumps between gaps in the myelin called nodes of Randier, drastically increasing speed. Synapse and neurotransmitters. The junction where a neuron communicates with another cell. An action potential causes the release of chemical messengers, neurotransmitters, into the synaptic cleft. These bind to receptors on the receiving cell, exciting or inhibiting it. 4. Functional classifications. Somatic nervous system, SNS, controls voluntary movements of skeletal muscles and processes sensory input from the skin, muscles, and joints. Autonomic nervous system, ANS, controls involuntary visceral functions, heart rate, digestion, glandular secretion. Sympathetic division initiates fight or flight responses, e.g., increased heart rate. Parasympathetic division manages rest and digest activities, e.g., slowing heart rate, stimulating digestion. Enteric nervous system, ENS, a complex web of neurons within the walls of the digestive tract, controlling digestion independently. 5. Protective mechanisms. Because nervous tissue is fragile, it is protected by bony structure, skull and vertebral column. Meninges, 3 protective membranes, dura mater, arachnoid matter, pia mater. Cerebrospinal fluid, CSF, cushions the brain and spinal cord. Blood-brain barrier, a highly selective membrane that prevents harmful substances from entering the brain. 6. Common pathologies. Neurodegenerative disorders, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, multiple sclerosis. Vascular accidents, stroke. Infections, meningitis. Functional or seizure disorders, epilepsy. Injuries, traumatic brain injuries or spinal cord injuries.